Hey everybody, just wanted to provide some information on the Padlet assignment because that is the next thing that we have going on in our assignment cycle. Um, the Padlet assignment, the intention for that was for us to collaborate and maybe step a little bit outside of our comfort zone and use um, a medium that you may or may not be familiar with. It is Padlet. What I like about Padlet is it allows users to collaborate on an online space and they don't have to do it at the same time. So, what I would suggest is to have one of your members of your group open up a Padlet. And they would potentially be the owner of that Padlet, but then everybody would gain access to it and be able to upload their information as to what you choose. The second intention of the assignment was in thinking of leadership. Leaders make decisions every day. You are all the leaders of your classroom, and if you were to script or write out every decision that you made and some of the consequences of those decisions, I think you would be really surprised. And leaders are no different, whether they're leaders in education or leaders in business, and there are quite a few parallels. Now, I've had experience with both De Bono's six hat thinking and also Bowman and Deal form frames analysis. Bowman and Deal's is pretty much the gold standard when it comes to decision making theory, and it has great parallels with business and education. Now, I read Bowman and Deal. Oh, I'm going to date myself, but back in my master's program. I believe it is close to 1,000 pages. I mean, this is like a tomb of decision making theory. And it is, they've put a lot of time and work and effort and research into it. And so perhaps it should be 1,000 pages. But I didn't want that to be our whole semester because I would feel that a book that huge would be. But I think it has some great information. That's why this assignment is so great. We can almost divide and conquer. One group can take one decision making theory like De Bono's, and another group could take Bowman and Deal. And instead of having to read the books and really invest in it, what we could do is we could use resources online to find out information about the theories and then present somewhat of an outline to the other groups on what we found in our research. And you can use different sites on the internet. You can use YouTube videos. I'm sure other people even have PowerPoints or Vimeos of information because these are so popular. I want you to feel free to explore the web and gain information and then come back together and be responsible for a piece of this Padlet puzzle. So that would be the next thing, deciding who does what in the Padlet. I would hope that the most time-consuming part of this project, sorry, is the finding of the information. But I don't want that to be significantly time consuming. And that's why breaking this project up really helps to make this an assignment and not a huge facet of our semester. So I think everybody should find out information on the decision-making theory. I think you should know the ins and outs. But then as you look at dividing up the information, I just listed some questions and some expectations that I would have of information that would be included. So as you can see in questions 1 through 5, some questions may be more involved, especially if you're doing Bowman and Deal. Question number 2 could be broken up into 3 or 4 people depending on your group size. I know that one group had asked if they could break into a group and a subgroup or two subgroups, and I am absolutely fine with that, but I just want to make sure that it is fair to all learners and that all learners know if a group is going to break up. Okay, so what I would suggest is you meeting in the chat room or sending out an email so that everyone would know who the groups are. And then if you can include me on that, I would really appreciate that. But this should be a really good opportunity to get some information on two different decision-making theories and also collaborate with group members that you may not have collaborated with before. You may not have discussed anything in the discussion boards, or they may not be in your choice book. So this is just another way for us to learn something new and work together on it. We should not be pulling out our hair. This should not be something where, you feel that you are lost or drowning in the technology. If there are any problems whatsoever, you let me know. We're very flexible here. We're kind of cool customers, and at this halfway point, I think we're close in our semester. I think we're doing a really great job. I really like what I see for the collaboration and asking questions when we need to. I looked at the surveys and I'm gaining great information as to your insights in the course. This is just our next step together, and I know that you will continue to knock my socks off with the work that you're doing. So hope you all have a great rest of the week. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns about this, and best of luck with the work and collaborating online. Take care. Bye-bye.